Test 1 2. Test 1 2 3.
What? It's working. Good.
Test. Test. Test 1 2. Test 1 2. Test 1 2. The pride of the High Plains, the Balko Bison, are on the air. Balko Bison basketball is brought to you by Squirtle, Watauga Cheese Factory, Crossroads Express, Casey Cowan Custom Haying, Summit Well Strategies, and Tri-State Heating and Air. And now for your Crossroads Express pregame show. Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to Wildcat Gym here in Boise City, Oklahoma for this matchup between the number 15 ranked Boise City Lady Wildcats and your Balko Lady Bison. A very special thank you to Crossroads Express for being our sponsor for the pregame show. For the Bison and Lady Bison basketball teams, for all of your convenience store or fueling needs, visit the folks at Crossroads Express. Watauga Cheese Factory has been producing the finest cheese in Oklahoma and Texas for over 80 years. Locally owned and operated, the folks at Watauga Cheese Factory have summer sausages, the best homemade cheddar cheeses in the region, spice pickles, homespun honey, and their famous cheese curds. Located in Perryton, Watauga Cheese Factory also has gift baskets and offer delivery options. Visit Watauga Cheese Factory at 2018 South Main in Perryton or call them at 806-648-4310. Watauga Cheese Factory is a proud sponsor of Balko Bison Athletics. Casey Cowan Custom Haying services the Oklahoma and Texas panhandles for all of your haying needs. From swathing and baling to hay sales for cattle and horses, Casey Cowan Custom Haying is the best option for your farm and ranch needs. Contact Casey Cowan at 580-628-7464 for all of your haying and hay service needs. Casey Cowan Custom Haying is a proud sponsor of Balko Bison Athletics. Crossroads Express is your one-stop shop for your convenience store and gas needs, located at the intersection of Highways 412 and 82 in Bryan's Corner. Crossroads Express features specialty deli items like Louisiana meat pies, crawfish pies, boudin, as well as corn dogs and everyone's favorite beef and bean burritos. And the Crossroads Express gas station has your gas and diesel needs that you will need to make it a road trip. Call 580-361-2529 for your call-in orders and let the folks at Crossroads Express take care of you. Crossroads Express is a proud sponsor of Balko Bison Athletics. Panhandle living is hard, and with our scorching summers and frigid winters, if your heating or air isn't working, it can get even harder. Let the fine folks at Tri-State Heating and Air help you make it through the seasons in comfort. Licensed and insured for over 20 years, Bryce Sager and the folks at Tri-State Heating and Air are well equipped to handle your HVAC, air and refrigeration, and heating needs. Locally owned and operated, Tri-State Heating and Air understand the unique needs of folks in the Panhandle. Contact them at 580-525-1820 and let Tri-State Heating and Air make your home or business more comfortable. Tri-State Heating and Air is a proud sponsor of Balko Bison Athletics. In this time when there's so much insecurity in the world, the one thing you need to be able to rely on is your financial situation. That's where the folks at Summit Wealth Strategies LLC come in. Located in Alva, Summit Wealth Strategies LLC specializes in tax, payroll, and financial management services designed to help folks in the Panhandle and northwestern Oklahoma handle whatever insecurities the world throws at us. Contact Van Johnson at 580-609-4880 and let him give you the financial security and peace of mind you need to make it through any situation. Summit Wealth Strategies LLC is a proud sponsor of Balko Bison Athletics. Welcome back to the Crossroads Express pregame show live from Wildcat Gymnasium here in Boise City, Oklahoma. I want to thank everybody for joining us on this broadcast of Balko Bison basketball. If you're listening, please let us know where you're listening from. Like and follow us on Facebook at Balko Bison Sports Network and on Twitter at Balko Sports. We'll give you a mention on air if you'll let us know where you're listening from. We love talking to fans during our broadcast and look forward to hearing from you. Boise City comes into today's game ranked number 15 in the state in Class B with a record of 11 wins and 4 losses. They're averaging 42.6 points a game and giving up 31.5, stifling defense from the Lady Wildcats so far this season. In their last 5, they're averaging 37.8 points a game, giving up 28.6. So the defense has even locked down more. But in those last 5 games, they only have a record of 2 wins and 3 losses. They have played a number of ranked teams so far this year, though, and that has contributed to the number of losses for them. Boise City is a perennial powerhouse here in Oklahoma, and they do very well in these games. Balko comes into today's game with a record of 7 wins and 3 losses on the season, averaging 43.7 points a game. They're 36.5 points a game on defense, giving up. In their last 5, they've averaged 45.4, and they've given up 34.8 a game in those last 5. Balko is 4-1 in their last 5 games. Boise City lost to Turpin last night, 29-24. Tonight will be their 9th game in 19 days. They're very much a ball control team. They're going to want to slow the game down, play a half-court offense. It's been their MO now for a number of years, and it's worked very, very well for them. Boise City seems like they are perennially a Final Four team. The key for Balko against them is to make them run. If you can make it an up and down game, you're going to have a chance against them. Boise City has defeated Balko the last 12 times they have faced. And this season, Boise City is 6-0 at home, and they have not lost a home game, had the Lady Wildcats, since 2016. Balko, on the other side, has only played 1 game in the last 22 days. It was this last Saturday, and it was a 46-42 victory over Buffalo. For Balko, they're going to have to avoid foul trouble. They're going to have to break the press that Boise City is going to throw at them. Balko does have a 3-game win streak coming into tonight's game, and they have a 20-point margin of victory in those 3 games. This for Balko is only their 4th road game of the year, and they are 2-1 so far on the road. Against common opponents, Boise City is 1-4 with a win over Goodwell and losses to Eric, Shattuck, Laverne, and Turpin. For Balko, they're 2-3 against common opponents with wins over Goodwell and Laverne and losses to Eric, Turpin, and Shattuck. We're going to take a quick break, have a word from our sponsors. When we come back, we will have the starting lineups and the national anthem. You are listening to Balko Bison Basketball from Wildcat Gym in Boise City, Oklahoma. Balko Lady Bison Basketball will continue in just a moment. Casey Cowan Custom Haying services the Oklahoma and Texas Panhandles for all of your haying needs. From swathing and baling to hay sales for cattle and horses, Casey Cowan Custom Haying is the best option for your farm and ranch needs. Contact Casey Cowan at 580-628-7464 for all of your haying and hay service needs. Casey Cowan Custom Haying is a proud sponsor of Balko Bison Athletics. Crossroads Express is your one-stop shop for your convenience store and gas needs. Located at the intersections of Highway 412 and 82 in Bryan's Corner. Crossroads Express features a wide variety of ice-cold fountain drinks, candy, snacks, and is a proud vendor of Cajun salsa and pickles, as well as Watauga cheese. And the Crossroads Express gas station has your gas and diesel for your farm and off-road vehicle needs. Crossroads Express also has a gift shop featuring novelty and one-of-a-kind gifts and souvenirs. Call 580-361-2529 for your call-in orders and let the folks at Crossroads Express take care of you. Crossroads Express is a proud sponsor of Balko Bison Athletics. Welcome back to the Crossroads Express pregame show live from Wildcat Gym here in Boise City, Oklahoma. The starting lineups for tonight's games, first for the number 15 Boise City Lady Wildcats. A junior number 10, Taryn Whitfield. A junior number 13, Adriana Rosas. A senior number 15, Sierra Dadisman. A senior number 22, Kaylee Whirlman. And a junior number 34, Carmen Wingert. The Lady Wildcats are coached by Roxy Bratcher and assisted by Keyshawn Sands. And for the Balko Lady Bison, a senior number 3, Madeline Trenum. Sophomore number 5, Sawyer Stockton. Junior number 11, Carolyn Olvera. Senior number 21, Kendall France. And a freshman number 24, Aspen Freeman. And Balko is coached by Brittany Johnson, assisted by Monty Regier. Balko comes into today's game with a record of 7 wins and 3 losses on the year. And Boise City comes in number 15 in the state with 11 wins and 4 losses on the year. So it promises to be a good test today, and it should be a nice match between the Balko Lady Bison and the Boise City Lady Wildcats. We're about to have the national anthem, so we'll turn it over to the public address announcer here in Boise City, and we'll be back with the start of the game. You've been listening to the Crossroads Express pregame show live from Wildcat Gym here in Boise City, Oklahoma. Watauga Cheese Factory is the three-point sponsor for the season for Balko Bison and Lady Bison basketball. Every time the Bison or Lady Bison player makes a three-pointer, we'll give them a mention. Special thank you to Watauga Cheese Factory for being our three-point sponsor. Once again, the starters for Boise City: Whitfield, Rosas, Dadisman, Woolman, and Wingert. And for Balko, Trenum, Stockton, Olvera, France, and Freeman. Welcome to Wildcat Gym in Boise City, Oklahoma for this matchup between the Balko Lady Bison and the Boise City Lady Wildcats. A very pleasant good evening to you all wherever you may be. My name is David Vaughn. I will be your host for the evening. It's a pleasure to be with you on this Tuesday evening. Balko is in their road black uniforms with maroon lettering and gray trim. Boise City in their home white uniforms with orange lettering and black trim. Balko will be heading from left to right across your screen. Boise City will be going from right to left. Woolman and Stockton in the circle to do the tip. The ball is up, and Boise City controls the tip. We are underway here from Boise City. Quickly into the front court. Rosas has the ball, dribbling up to the elbow. Thought about the jumper, opted not to take it. Pass around the horn now. Whitfield has it. Back to the top of the key now between the circles. Holds it. Adriana Rosas dribble. Pass now over to Woolman. Woolman has the ball being guarded loosely by Trenum over to the wing now. Wingert has it. Dribbles back out to the free throw line extended. Met there by Aspen Freeman. Pass now back to the circle. Sierra Dadisman has the ball and resets the offense for the Wildcats. 7.5 to go here in the ballgame. Pass out to Woolman. Woolman dribble drive, dishes out now between the circles. Driving in Carmen Wingert. Hands it back off to Dadisman. Now over to Woolman. Woolman driving in now back to the free throw line extended is Wingert. Wingert driving all the way in. Shot over Freeman is no good. Rebound by Freeman. And Balko has the first possession of the game. We're 45 seconds into this game here from Wildcat Gym in Boise City. Into the front court, Carolyn Olvera has the ball being guarded by Rosas. Over now the free throw line extended. Stockton has it. 12-foot jumper is stuck. The jumper by Carolyn Olvera got stuck between the rim and the backboard. It will be a tie position. Oh, the official tried to get it. Nice athletic effort, not working. Coach Key for Boise City will go up and get it. Possession arrow favors Balko. So they will retain possession. Just at 1 minute to go, or at 1 minute into the ball game. France to do the inbounding honors under her own basket, looking to find someone. Can't. Does so to Stockton. Stockton thought about the three, drives in, dishes out to Olvera. Olvera now has the free throw line extended, hands it off to France, over to Olvera again. Olvera thought about the wing three, back out to France. Now cross court pass to Trenum. Trenum driving into the elbow, ball's knocked away, deflected out of bounds off of France, and it will be Boise City basketball. 6:48 to go here in the first quarter. Boise City inbounding next to their own bench. Sierra Dadisman walking the ball across the timeline. Being guarded loosely by France. Balko in a loose 2-3 zone. Back over to Wingert. Wingert driving all the way in now at the free throw line. Dishes now between the circles. Adriana Rosas has it. Now over to Woolman. Woolman thought about the shot, opted to pass it instead. Wingert driving in, dishes out. Now three-pointer from Rosas is off the back iron. No good. Rebound loose. Offensive rebound picked up by Woolman, and Boise City will reset. Three-pointer is off the front iron. Offensive rebound again. Shot is no good. Rebounded by Balko. We have a foul in the backcourt. Foul will be on Sierra Dadisman. That'll be her first personal foul, first team foul, and Balko will inbound on the baseline. Minute 45 into the first quarter, still no score from Wildcat Gym here in Boise City, Oklahoma. Olvera has the ball and jogs it diagonally across the timeline at the center court. Pitches over to Stockton, now down to Trenum and back to France. France cross-court pass to Olvera, who saved it from going out of bounds. Trenum has it now, and back to Over to Olvera now on the wing. Driving all the way in. The shot is off the glass. No good. Rebound by Kaylee Woolman. And coming quickly back the other way is Woolman. Crosses the midcourt stripe in front of the far baseline. Dribbling now between the circles is Woolman. Passes over to Dadisman. Dadisman has the ball being guarded by France. Over now to Winger. Winger driving in on Freeman. Passes back out to Woolman. Woolman over to Rosas. Rosas driving in, splits the defense. Shot is blocked out of bounds by Trenum. It will be Boise City basketball. Coming into the game for the Lady Wildcats. We don't have a name for number 33 for Boise City, so we will search to try and get that information. Inbound to Rosas. Rosas thought about the three-pointer, opted not to take it. Between the circles, driving in is Dadisman, loses control of it, pitches out now to Rosas. Rosas with the ball now doubled out there on the wing. Brings it now between the circles, being guarded closely by Stockton. Pass over to Dadisman. Dadisman being guarded by France. Hesitation dribble, driving all the way in, and she was fouled. Balko foul on Kendall France. It'll be her first personal foul, first team foul, and Boise City will inbound underneath their own basket. Dadisman to do the inbounding honors, does so to Woolman right by the block. Now back to Dadisman. Dadisman's 15-foot jumper is good. Sierra Dadisman with the basket. It's the first points of the game, and with 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter, Boise City leads Balko by a score of 2-0. Olvera walks the ball across the timeline over to France. France dribbling in now, passes over to Trenum. Trenum, hesitation dribble, passes back now to France. France at the elbow, passes out to Olvera, now to Trenum, cross-court pass. Trenum has it on the wing, up back to Olvera. Olvera driving in, dishes back to Trenum. Trenum's three-pointer, off the front iron, no good. Rebound loose, picked up by Sawyer Stockton, and Balko will reset. Over to Carolyn Olvera. Olvera stopped, cross-court pass now to Stockton. Stockton three-pointer, misses everything. Offensive rebound by Boise City. Layup is good by Kaylee Woolman. It's 4-0 favor Boise City. 4:10 to go here in the first quarter. Crossing the timeline now over to Freeman. Now, France has at the free throw line extended, passes to nobody in particular, and it goes out of bounds. It will be Boise City ball with exactly halfway to go here in the first quarter. Boise City to inbound on the far sideline near the baseline. Wagner inbounds it to is. Oh, never mind. No, got it. Dadisman inbounds. Over to Woolman. Woolman driving in now, passes out to Rosas. Rosas now to Dadisman again. The layup is good. Sierra Dadisman with the lay-in. And it's a 6-0 run for Boise City to start the game. Timeout, Balko. 3:44 to go here in the first quarter. Boise City 6, Balko nothing. Balko Lady Bison basketball continue in just a moment. Watonga Cheese Factory has been producing the finest cheese in Oklahoma and Texas for over 80 years. Locally owned and operated, the folks at Watonga Cheese Factory have summer sausages, the best homemade cheddar cheeses in the region, spiced pickles, homespun honey, and their famous cheese curds. Located in Perryton, Watonga Cheese Factory also has gift baskets and offer delivery options. Visit Watonga Cheese Factory, 2018 South Main Street in Perryton, or call them at 806-648-4310. Watonga Cheese Factory is a proud sponsor of Balko Bison Athletics. Welcome back to Boise City. 6-0 your score. Favor the Lady Wildcats over the Balko Lady Bison. Balko inbounding in front of, on their baseline. Into the front court is France. Cross court pass to Olvera. Olvera back to France. France has the ball, thought about it. Now over to the corner, Aspen Freeman has it driving in, pass is deflected, knocked away and stolen. Coming back the other way for the Lady Wildcats is Sierra Dadisman. Now over to Whitfield. Whitfield spin move over to Dadisman. Dadisman three-pointer is good. 7 points early for Sierra Dadisman, and it's 9-0 favor Boise City with 3:05 to go here in the first quarter. Balko slowly into the front court. Trenum cross-court pass to France. France has the ball at the free throw line extended back now between the circles. Bounce pass back to France. France driving in, double team, passes over, cross-court pass is deflected. Sawyer Stockton controls, it's knocked away, picked up by Boise City, and it's a 3-0 fast break coming the other way. The layup for Sierra Dadisman is good. 9 first quarter points for Sierra Dadisman, and it's 11-0 favor Boise City. Olvera brings the ball slowly across the timeline over to Stockton, now to France. France has the ball double teamed in the corner. Dribble drive passes back out now to Olvera. Cross court pass to Stockton, now to Trenum. Trenum pass is deflected and almost stolen, but not quite. Knocked out of bounds from Boise City. It will be Balko basketball. Subbing into the game for the Lady Bison is Maylee Wirtz. Wirtz will be replacing Aspen Freeman. Pass over to France. France driving in. Shot is blocked, and she's fouled on the shot. Foul will be on Jenna Whitfield, her first personal foul, second team foul. And Kendall France will be at the line for Balko to shoot 2. 2:05 to go here in the first quarter. Balko yet to score. The first free throw from France is on the way and good. So Balko finally on the scoreboard after almost 6 minutes of gameplay. 11-1 your score. The second free throw from France forthcoming. It's on the way. Off the side of the iron, no good, and we have a lane violation. So will be one more free throw for France. Free throw from France is up and good. So both free throws good for France, and it's now 11-2, favor Boise City. 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Coming across the midcourt stripe is Dadisman. Dadisman passes over to Rosas, who holds the ball at her hip. Dribbles now up to the free throw line extended, passes back to Dadisman, who resets the offense. Handoff to Crabtree. Crabtree has the passes back to Rosas. Dadisman now being guarded by France. Minute 40 to go here in the first quarter, brings it back near the timeline. Passes over to Crabtree. Crabtree driving in, passes out to Woman. Woman now to Dadisman. Dadis over to Crabtree again. Crabtree thought about it, opted not to take it. Utilizes the screen and then passes back to Woman. Woman driving all the way in, the shots off the glass. No good. Offensive rebound and fouled on the putback. So Jenna Whitfield will be at the line to shoot 2. The foul was on Maylee Wirtz, her first personal foul, second team foul. And Jenna Whitfield will be at the line for 2 shots. Whitfield yet to score in this game. Boise City's first free throws of the game. First free throw is up and good for Whitfield. Subbing into the game for Balko will be Caden Sager, replacing Sawyer Stockton. Jenna Whitfield, a freshman, a tall freshman, looks to be about 6'1" or so. Misses the second free throw, rebounded by Wirtz, and coming quickly back the other way is Balko into the front court. France has the ball being guarded out there now by Rosas. The free throw line extended, passes over to Sager. Sager drives in, thought about the shot, opted not to take it. Bounce pass to Wirtz. Wirtz puts it off the glass, no good, but she is fouled. Boise City foul will be on Adriana Rosas. That'll be her first personal foul, third team foul. And at the line for Balko will be Maylee Wirtz. Wirtz has been a good spark all season long for Balko coming off the bench. The first free throw is off the side of the iron, no good. A minute 10 to go here in the first quarter. Balko yet to make a field goal in this game. Second free throw from Wirtz is on the way. Off the back iron, no good. Rebound picked up by Woolman, and coming quickly into the front court is Dadisman. Dadisman driving in now, dishes out to Crabtree. Back now to Woolman. Woolman between the circles. Pass, hands it off to Dadisman. Dadisman now with the ball, resetting. 53 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Directs traffic and resets the offense. Does the senior. Passes over now to Rosas. Rosas has the ball. Cross-court pass now to the near corner. Down to the block is Whitfield. Whitfield loses control of it. Boise City retains possession. We have a foul on Carolyn Olvera reaching in. It'll be her first personal foul, third team foul. And Boise City will inbound on the far sideline. At the free throw line extended with 35.3 to go here in the first quarter. 12-2 your score favor Boise City. Dadisman has the ball near the timeline with a half minute to go here in the first quarter. Calling the play, it looks like Boise City may be content to hold for the final shot of the quarter. Be guarded very loosely by Olvera near the timeline. and she loses control of it, picks it back up right at the timeline, almost went over but did not. Hands over to Rosas. Rosas being hounded by Sager, hands it off to Dadisman. 11 seconds now to go. Resetting the play once again, 8 seconds to go now, over to Rosas. Rosas has the ball, being guarded by Sager. Pass is deflected, knocked away, 3 seconds into the front court. Long shot, and she's fouled shooting a three. 3 free throws coming for Kendall France, who had nice awareness to know where she was and where the defender was on the court. So with 1 second exactly to go in the quarter, Kendall France will get 3 free throws. Balko sending all the defenders back, make sure that they don't get burned on something deep. First free throw from France is off the back of the rim and no good. Balko 2 for 5 from the free throw line here in the first quarter. Second free throw is up and good. France 3 for 4 from the line so far, and this one with one more forthcoming. Second free throw is up, and it is good. Third, rather. So 4 points for Kendall France, all coming from the foul line. And that takes us to the end of the first quarter with your score. Boise City 12, Balko 4. Balko Lady Bison basketball will continue in just a moment. Panhandle living is hard, and with our scorching summers and frigid winters, if your heating or air isn't working, it can get even harder. Let the fine folks at Tri-State Heating and Air help you make it through the seasons in comfort. Licensed and insured for over 20 years, Bryce Sager and the folks at Tri-State Heating and Air are well equipped to handle your HVAC, air refrigeration, and heating needs. Locally owned and operated, the Tri-State Heating and Air folks understand the unique needs of people in the Panhandle. Contact them at 580-525-1820 and let the Tri-State Heating and Air people make your home or business more comfortable. Tri-State Heating and Air is a proud sponsor of Balko Bison Athletics. In this time where there's so much insecurity in the world, the one thing you need to be able to rely on is your financial situation. That's where the folks at Summit Wealth Strategies LLC come in. Located in Alva, Summit Wealth Strategies LLC specializes in tax, payroll, and finance management services designed to help folks in the Panhandle of northwestern Oklahoma handle whatever insecurities the world throws at us. Contact Van Johnson at 580-609-4880. Summit Wealth Strategies LLC is a proud sponsor of Balko Bison Athletics. Welcome back to Boise City. Here, your first quarter recap. Boise City leading Balko by a score of 12-4. Sierra Dadisman going on fire in the first quarter with 9 points, 2 for Kaylee Woolman and 1 for Jenna Whitfield. Kendall France with all 4 of Balko's points and all coming from the foul line. Boise City has the ball in the front court. Kaylee Woolman has the ball, directing traffic between the circles. Driving all the way in, now gets down to the block, spins. Passes out now to the top of the key. Rosas lost control of it, picks it back up over to Carmen Winger. Winger being guarded now. Nice double team. Ball is loose and stolen by Olvera. Olvera quickly into the front court, driving in 2-on-3. Loses control of it, and Balko will slow back down. France with the ball now between the circles. Dribbling being guarded out there by Rosas. 2-3 zone being employed by Boise City. Over to Sager. Sager three-pointer. Off the back iron, no good. Rebounded by Boise City. Coming quickly back the other way is Dadisman. Dadisman slows it down and brings it across the timeline, met there by Olvera. 2-1-2 zone for the Lady Bison. Three-pointer from Kaylee Woolman is around the rim and good. First basket, no correction. 5 points now for Kaylee Woolman, and the lead now up to 11 for Boise City. 15-4 into the front court. France has it at the free throw line, extended, passes over to Wirtz. Wirtz three-pointer, that's off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Boise City. Lady Wildcats looking to run the other way into the front court quickly. Woolman has the ball, being guarded by Trenum. Back now between the circles. Rosas has it, dribbles over to the corner, hands it off to Winger. Winger now being guarded by France, gets now to the free throw line, spin move into the paint. The shot is off the glass, no good, but there's a foul on the shot. Foul will be on Kendall France, her second personal foul, 4th team foul. And at the line for Boise City will be Carmen Winger. Winger yet to score for the Lady Bison. 6:22 to go here in the first half, 15-4 your score. Winger's first free throw is on the way. The back iron, soft touch and good. Hit the back iron and then barely bounced it all and went in. So one more free throw forthcoming for Wingert. Shot is on the way, around the rim and good. So both free throws good for Boise City, and it's now 17-4 with 6:20 to go in the second quarter. I want to thank everybody for listening to this broadcast of Balko Lady Bison basketball here from Wildcat Gym in Boise City, Oklahoma. France has the ball. Bounce pass is kicked. And so it will remain Balko basketball. Kendall France to inbound on the near sideline right at the timeline. Inbounds to Olvera in the backcourt, who walks across the timeline. Over to France now, near the sideline. Olvera holds the ball high above her head, passes over to France. France three-pointer, in and out, no good. Rebounded by Kaylee Woolman, and racing across the timeline are the Lady Wildcats. Woolman with the ball, passes over to Rosas. Rosas now goes around the Woolman screen, driving all the way into the paint. Left-handed shot is off the glass and good. Adriana Rosas with her first basket. It is now 19-4 favor Boise City. Over to Sager. Sager's three-pointer misses everything. Out of bounds, saved by Wirtz, but to the Lady Wildcats. Quickly into the front court is Woolman. Woolman driving all the way and loses control of it. Olvera coming quickly back the other way. 1-on-3, loses control of it, and it's picked up, well, it's knocked out of bounds by Boise City. Boise City's just crisper in every aspect so far in this game. Their offense is fluid. Their defense, it's almost like they have 6 players on the court. They're just everywhere. And Balko just cannot get into any rhythm offensively. France long inbound to Trenum between the circles. Over to Sager. Sager driving in now. Dishes out to Olvera. Now to Wirtz. Wirtz three-pointer from the corner off the side of the iron. No good. Rebounded by Dadisman. And back come the Lady Wildcats. 5:03 to go. Driving all the way in. The shot is off the glass and good. And she's fouled. 11 points for Sierra Dadisman now. Foul is on Carolyn Olvera. That'll be her second personal foul, 5th team foul. And at the line for Boise City will be Sierra Dadisman with 1 free throw. Stepping into the game for the Lady Bison, Aspen Freeman and Sawyer Stockton, replacing Olvera and Wirtz. Boise City dominating every aspect of this game so far. Dadisman free throw is up and good. So 12 points now for Sierra Dadisman. And the lead is now up to 18 with 5 minutes to go in the first half, 22-4. Balko yet to make a field goal in this game. Long three-pointer from France, misses everything. Ball saved near the baseline by Boise City. Coming quickly back the other way is Woolman, skipping across the timeline. Driving in now, thought about the jumper, opted not to take it. Back to Dadisman. Dadisman three-pointer is on the front iron, no good. Rebounded quickly by Stockton into the front court. Ball is knocked away, but picked back up by Stockton. Over to Trenum. Trenum now down to Sager. Back to Trenum. Trenum thought about the three-pointer, opted not to take it. Balko will reset the offense. Bounce pass to Sager. Double teamed, and a pass is knocked away and stolen. Back the other way now are the Lady Wildcats with 4:15 to go here in the quarter. Driving all the way in is Rosas. The shot is no good, but she's fouled on the shot. Foul will be on Sawyer Stockton, her first personal foul, 6th team foul. At the line for Boise City will be Adriana Rosas. Rosas with 2 points so far in this game. First free throw from Rosas is around the rim and no good. And stepping into the game for Balko is Emily Trenum. And into the game for Boise City is Noe Crabtree and Jenna Whitfield. Second free throw for Rosas is on the way, and it is around the rim and also no good. Rebound hits the floor, picked up by Balko, coming back the other way and quickly into the front court. Emily Trenum has the ball, holds it high above her head. Cross-court pass to Madeline. Trenum now down to France. France driving in. Spin move back out to Trenum. Trenum bounce pass to Emily Trenum. Now over to the corner. Caden Sager has the ball, being guarded very closely by Kaylee Woolman, and we have a foul on Woolman. That'll be her first personal foul. 4th team foul, and Balko will inbound in front of the Boise City bench. Exactly 4 minutes to go here in the second quarter. 22-4 your score, favor Boise City. France with the ball now between the circles. Pass over to Emily Trenum, back to France again. Over to Madeline Trenum. Trenum fakes the pass, back to France again now. Free throw line extended. Caden Sager holds the ball near the timeline. France almost loses it, picks it back up. Over to Madeline Trenum. Trenum being guarded by Rosas. Bounce pass into the paint. Emily Trenum has it, and it's stolen. Quickly back the other way. Noe Crabtree. The layup is off the rim. No good. Rebound loose. Picked up by Boise City, and she is fouled on the shot. Foul will be on Emily Trenum. Her first personal foul. 7th team foul. And it will be, we have a timeout on the floor. 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them. 3:30 to go here in the first half. Your score, Boise City 22, Balko 4. Balko Lady Bison basketball will continue in just a moment. Casey Cowan Custom Haying services the Oklahoma and Texas Panhandles for all of your haying needs. From swathing and baling to hay sales for cattle and horses, Casey Cowan Custom Haying is the best option for your farm and ranch needs. Contact Casey Cowan at 580-628-7464 for all of your haying and hay service needs. Casey Cowan Custom Haying is a proud sponsor of Balko Bison Athletics. 3:30 to go here in the first half. 22-4 your score. Favor Boise City. At the line for the Lady Wildcats, Jenna Whitfield. Whitfield has 1 point so far in the game, 1 of 2 from the foul line. First free throw from Whitfield is off the front of the iron and no good. Boise City 7 of 10 from the line so far in the half. Second free throw from Whitfield is on the way and good. Rolls around the rim and in. Now a 19-point lead for Boise City, 23-4. Balko into the front court. Trenholm holds the ball high above her head, looking to get rid of it. Double team near the baseline, back to France. France now between the circles. 2-1-2 zone being employed for Boise City. Back to France. France has the ball now over. Three-pointers blocked and picked up by the Lady Wildcats. Coming quickly back the other way is Dadisman, racing across the timeline diagonally. All the way in, dishes out to Rosas. Rosas wide open three-pointer is good. Nobody guarding the three-pointer, and Rosas now with 5 points, and it's 26-4, favor Boise City. Sager loses control of the ball, picks it back up, bounce pass to France now near the far sideline. Over to France. France now between the circles, dribbling, picks it up. Over to Caden Sager, now down to France. France being guarded by Rosas. Over to Sager. Sager holds the ball, driving in. Thought about the jumper, opted not to take it. France now. 2.5 to go. 2.5 to go here in the first half. France with the ball again, double teamed near the top of the key. Bounce pass to Madeline Trenholm. Trenholm has the ball, brings it back across over to Sager. Sager wide open, long three-pointer off the front iron. No good, rebounded by the Lady Wildcats. Coming back the other way is Dadisman. Long outlet to Rosas, too long and out of bounds. Ball will go back to Balko with 2:15 to go here in the first half. Subbing into the game for the Lady Wildcats, Viviana Martinez replacing Noe Crabtree. Balko yet to score in the second quarter and yet to make a field goal in the game so far. Pass now down to the elbow. Back over now to France. France has the ball. Thought about the jumper, opted not to take it. Driving in. Shots off the bottom of the rim. No good. Rebounded by Boise City. Coming back the other way. Now under 2 to go. Driving into the front court is Dadisman all the way in. Loses control of the ball. Goes out of bounds off of Balko, it looked like. It will remain with the Lady Wildcats. A minute 51 to go here in the second quarter. Dadisman to inbound. Does so to Woolman. Woolman now to Whitfield. Whitfield has the ball. Pass now between the circles to Rosas. Rosas hands it off to Martinez. Martinez back to Dadisman now. Dadisman open three-pointer is good. They step back and gave her room. She's now got 15 points in the first half. 90 seconds to go here in the first half. 29-4 the score, favor Boise City. Over to Sager. Sager has the ball, double team now. Almost traveled, lost control of it, and it was a kicked ball. So Balko will inbound in front of the Boise City bench. A minute 21 to go here in the first half. 29-4 your score, favor Boise City. Inbound to Sager. Sager double team to the top of the key. Bounce pass to France. Now over to Trenholm. Trenholm has the ball doubled. Now back to France. Back over to Trenholm again. Trenholm thought about it. Long pass to Sager. A little bit too tall, but she's able to save it from going out of bounds. Down to Emily Trenholm at the elbow. Pass over to Madeline Trenholm. Now back to France. Kendall France three-pointer. Off the back iron. No good. Rebound. And we have a tie ball. Possession arrow favors the Lady Bison. So 57.2 seconds to go here in the first half. And Balko will inbound on the near sideline next to the Boise City bench. Inbound to Madeline Trenholm. Trenholm bounce pass over to France. France goes between the circles, and we'll wait for the offense to set. 50 to go here in the first quarter. First half. In a nightmarish first half for Balko. Trenholm bounce pass to France. Back over to Trenholm. Trenholm driving in now, and we have a blocking foul on. Boise City will be on Adriana Rosas. That'll be her second personal foul. 15 foul. And Balko will, 16 foul. And Balko will inbound on the far sideline. Coming into the game for the Lady Wildcats is Noe Crabtree, replacing Martinez. Madeline Trenum over to Emily Trenum, now down to Kendall France. France with half a minute to go here in the first half. Long pass, almost intercepted, but not quite. Long jumper from France is off the back iron, no good, rebound loose, picked up by Dadisman, and Boise City wanting to run, 18 seconds to go, trapped in the backcourt. Now over to Crabtree. Crabtree brings it into the front court. Pass is knocked away, controlled by Boise City, 10 seconds to go here in the half. Back now between the circles, Dadisman has it with 6 to go. Calls a play, driving in now. Driving into the paint, dishes off the three-pointer at the buzzer is good for Kaylee Woolman. 8 points for Kaylee Woolman. That's the end of the first half with the score. Boise City 32, Balko 4. We'll be right back with the first half recap. Balko Lady Bison basketball will continue in just a moment. Watonga Cheese Factory has been producing the finest cheese in Oklahoma and Texas for over 80 years. Locally owned and operated, the folks at Watonga Cheese Factory have summer sausages, the best homemade cheddar cheeses in the region, spice pickles, homemade spun honey, and their famous cheese curds. Located in Perryton, Watonga Cheese Factory also has gift baskets and offer delivery options. Visit Watonga Cheese Factory, 2018 South Main Street in Perryton, or call them at 806-648-4310. Watonga Cheese Factory is a proud sponsor of Balko Bison Athletics. Casey Cowan Custom Haying services the Oklahoma and Texas panhandles for all of your haying needs. From swathing and baling to hay sales for cattle and horses, Casey Cowan Custom Haying is the best option for your farm and ranch needs. Contact Casey Cowan at 580-628-7464 for all of your haying and hay service needs. Casey Cowan Custom Haying is a proud sponsor of Balko Bison Athletics. Crossroads Express is your one-stop shop for your convenience store and gas needs. Located at the intersection of Highways 412 and 82 at Bryan's Corner. Crossroads Express features specialty deli items like Louisiana meat pies, crawfish pies, boudin, as well as everyone's favorite beef and bean burritos and corn dogs. And the Crossroads Express gas station has your gas and diesel needs that you'll need to make it a road trip. Call 580-361-2529 for your call-in orders and let the folks at Crossroads Express take care of you. Crossroads Express is a proud sponsor of Balko Bison Athletics. Panhandle living is hard, and with our scorching summers and frigid winters, if your heating or air isn't working, it can get even harder. Let the fine folks at Tri-State Heating and Air help you make it through the seasons in comfort. Licensed and insured for over 20 years, Bryce Sager and the folks at Tri-State Heating and Air are well equipped to handle your HVAC, air and refrigeration, and heating needs. Locally owned and operated, the Tri-State Heating and Air folks understand the unique needs of people in the Panhandle. Contact them at 580-525-1820 and let Tri-State Heating and Air make your home or business more comfortable. Tri-State Heating and Air is a proud sponsor of Balko Bison Athletics. In this time when there's so much insecurity in the world, the one thing that you need to be able to rely on is your financial situation. That's where the folks at Summit Wealth Strategies LLC come in. Located in Alva, Summit Wealth Strategies LLC specialize in tax, payroll, and financial management services designed to help folks in the Panhandle and northwestern Oklahoma handle whatever insecurities the world throws at us. Contact Van Johnson at 580-609-4880 and let him give you the financial security and peace of mind you need to make it through any situation. Summit Wealth Strategies LLC is a proud sponsor of Balko Bison Athletics. Welcome to the Casey Cowan Custom Haying Halftime Report live from Boise City, where the Balko Lady Bison trail the Boise City Lady Wildcats by a score of 32-4. And yes, that is the correct score. Scoring leaders for Boise City, Sierra Dadisman with 15 points, has just been on fire the entire game. It's like she can't miss anything. Kaylee Woolman has 8 points, 5 for Adriana Rosas, and 2 points apiece for Jenna Whitfield and Carmen Wingert. For Balko, Kendall France has all 4 points, and all 4 of them came from the foul line. Balko did not make a field goal in the entire first half and did not score a single point in the second quarter. Boise City outscored Balko 17-0 in the second quarter. And this is one of those halves that you've just got to throw it away. If you're Coach Johnson, you've got to go down there and basically kind of instill some confidence in your team and let them know it's like, look, We're down 28 against the number 15 ranked team in the state. The odds of coming back in this one are probably pretty slim, but you've got to come back out and approach it like it's a 0-0 game going into the second half. You can't, there's not a 28-point shot that you're going to make. And so you're just going to have to come back out. You're going to have to kind of restart, make sure that you can at least get some semblance of your offense going, and come back out and try and make it a competitive game. And you got to take it a bit at a time. If it's a 28-point game right now, if you can close it down to 20 by the halfway mark of the third quarter, and then maybe 15 by the end of the third quarter, then you've got a chance. You're not going to make up 28 points in 2 minutes. It's not going to happen. But what you can do is you can make up 4 points here, 6 points here, 4 points here, a basket here, and chip away at the lead. And what you want to avoid is, if you're Balko, is you don't want to just resort to shooting all three-pointers all the time. Because that's a quick way for a team as talented as Boise City to really run away with it. I mean, it's a blowout now, but if Balko's not careful, this could turn into a 50 or 60-point loss if they aren't careful and start playing right into the Lady Wildcats' hands. We're about 2.5 minutes away from the start of the second half. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we will have the start of the third quarter here from Wildcat Gymnasium in Boise City, where your score is Boise City 32, Balko 4. Balko Lady Bison basketball will continue in just a moment. Crossroads Express is your one-stop shop for your convenience store and gas needs. Located at the intersection of Highways 412 and 82 at Bryan's Corner. Crossroads Express features a wide variety of ice-cold fountain drinks, candy, snacks, and is a proud vendor of Cajun salsa and pickles, as well as Watonga cheese. At the Crossroads Express gas station has your gas and diesel for your farm and off-road vehicle needs. Crossroads Express also has a gift shop featuring novelty and one-of-a-kind gifts and souvenirs. Call 580-361-2529 for your call-in orders and let the folks at Crossroads Express take care of you. Crossroads Express is a proud sponsor of Balko Bison Athletics. Casey Cowan Custom Haying services the Oklahoma and Texas panhandles for all of your haying needs. From swathing and baling to hay sales for cattle and horses, Casey Cowan Custom Haying is the best option for your farm and ranch needs. Contact Casey Cowan at 580-628-7464 for all of your haying and hay service needs. Casey Cowan Custom Haying is a proud sponsor of Balko Bison Athletics. Welcome back to the Casey Cowan Custom Haying halftime show live from Wildcat Gym in Boise City, Oklahoma, where the Balko Lady Bison trail Boise City by a score of 32-4. We want to thank everybody for joining us on this broadcast of Balko Bison basketball. If you're listening, please let us know where you're listening from. Like and follow us on Facebook at Balko Bison Sports Network and on Twitter at Balko Sports. We'll give you a mention on the air. We love talking to fans during our broadcast, and we look forward to hearing from you. About ready to start the second half. The teams are getting instructions from their respective benches. Boise City will have possession to start the second half. They will be going from left to right across your screen. Balko will be going from right to left. Boise City in their home white uniforms with orange lettering, black trim. Balko with their road black uniforms with maroon lettering and gray trim. Into the backcourt, Sierra Dadisman has the ball, brings it diagonally across the timeline toward her bench. Into the front court, the bounce pass to Taryn Whitfield's off the glass and good. First points of the game for Taryn Whitfield is now 34-4 favor Boise City. Down to Freeman now by the block. Double team down there. Over to Stockton. Stockton thought about it. Jumper is blocked. Rebounded by Freeman. Back out to France. Kendall France three-pointer. Off the front iron. No good. Rebounded by Kaylee Woolman. And Boise City will come back the other way. Dadisman racing across the timeline. Going directly into the paint. Over to Woolman. Woolman has the ball driving in now, and we have a foul. Reach and foul on the floor will be on Carolyn Olvera, her third personal foul, first team foul. And Boise City will inbound underneath their own basket. 7:22 to go here in the third quarter. Long outlet into the backcourt. Adriana Rosas has it. It's guarded there by Sawyer Stockton. Over to the free throw line extended. Kaylee Woolman has the ball now. Pitches back to Winger. Winger driving in now. Cross-court pass to Rosas. Rosas at the free throw line extended over to Dadisman. Dadisman being guarded by Madeline Trenum. Driving in, passes back now to Whitfield. Whitfield driving across over to Rosas at the top of the key. Back to Dadisman. Dadisman reverses field. Back to Rosas again. Rosas three-pointer unguarded is no good. Rebounded by Sawyer Stockton, racing into the front court. As she loses control of it, it's stolen by Boise City, coming back the other way. Dadisman has it into the front court near the corner. Back to Rosas. Now between the circles is Wingert. Wingert over to the wing. Woolman has the ball now, being guarded by Trenum. Penetrates, goes back now, over to Rosas again. Reverses court for the Lady Wildcats. Dadisman has the ball guarded loosely by Trenum. 6.5 to go here in the third quarter. 34-4 your score. Favor Boise City in a game that Balko has just not been in from the beginning. Hand off to Rosas. Rosas handing off now to Wingert. Wingert looking to penetrate, backs back out, driving in now into the paint. Hands it off now to the block. Ball is loose. And we have a tie possession. Possession arrow favors the Lady Bison, and Balko will take over. 6:09 to go here in the third quarter. 34-4 your score. And it has been 15 minutes of game time since Balko has scored a point. 6 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Almost two entire quarters for the Lady Bison. Down to the elbow, back over now. France three-pointer. Off the front iron, no good. Rebound picked up by Woolman. A Woolman now coming into the front court for the Lady Wildcats. Woolman being guarded by Trenum. Now over to Dadisman. Dadisman doubled and backs back out. Now between the circles, guarded by Sawyer Stockton. Crossover dribble passes over to Rosas. Rosas penetrating, dishes back out now to Woolman. Back to Rosas again, over to Dadisman one more time. Dadisman three-pointer. Barely draws iron, offensive rebound, and we have a foul on the floor. The foul will be on Madeline Trenum, her first personal foul, second team foul, and it will be Boise City basketball. We have a timeout by Boise City, a 30-second timeout. We'll leave it right here. 5:18 to go here in the third quarter. 34-4 your score. Favor Boise City. And it is a 19-0 run right now for the Lady Wildcats. At this point, the Lady Bison are just looking for any answers whatsoever. Again, they have yet to make a field goal in the game. We are 19 minutes into the game, and they have yet to score a basket. And they're just looking for any spark anywhere, whether it's offensive or defensive. Dadisman to do the inbounding honors underneath her own basket. Inbound over to Woolman. Woolman driving in. Shot is no good, but she's fouled on the shot and will go to the line for two. Foul is on Aspen Freeman. Her first personal foul, third team foul. 5:16 to go here in the third quarter, and Kaylee Woolman will be at the line for two. First free throw is on the way off the front iron and no good. And if there has been any quasi-weakness in the Lady Cats game so far, they've missed 5 free throws. And that's really kind of the only thing we can look at as far as weakness. Second free throw is in and out. No good, rebounded by the Lady Bison. So they will come back the other way now. 5:10 to go here in the third quarter. Olvera trapped near the midcourt stripe. Passes over to France. France over to Stockton. Stockton bounce pass through the double team. Over to France now across at the free throw line extended. Over to Stockton. Stockton three-pointer. Bang! That's a Watonga Cheese three-pointer. The first three-pointer of the game, first field goal of the game, first basket for Stockton, first points of the game for Stockton, and it's now 34-7 favor Balko. Full court press being employed by the Lady Bison. Rosas breaks it, coming across the timeline. Looking to get rid of it, being guarded by Olvera. Over now to the wing. Carmen Wingert has the ball now, dribbling in. Drives into the paint, dishes out sloppily to Woolman, but Woolman recovers. Back to Wingert. Wingert being guarded by Freeman, driving all the way in. Jumper over Stockton is good. Carmen Wingert with the jumper. And it's now 36-7 favor Boise City. 4:10 to go here in the third quarter. Three-pointer is off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Boise City, quickly back the other way. Kaylee Woolman brings it across the timeline, now down to the corner. Rosas loses control of it, picked back up now by the Lady Wildcats. Spin move by Dadisman over to Rosas. Rosas wide open three-pointer is good. And they can just make all sorts of lemonade, and they've been doing it all night long. 39-7 now your score favor Boise City. Stockton driving in now over to Olvera. Olvera through the double team jumper is no good. Offensive rebound by France. France loses control of it. Picks up by Stockton. Stockton back to Trenum. Trenum three-pointer off the glass. No good. Rebounded by Dadisman. Coming quickly back into the front court. 3-on-2. Bounce pass to Kaylee Woolman is good. Woolman now with 10 points. She's the second Lady Cat in double figures. 41-7 now the score favor Boise City. Madeline Trenum with the ball on the wing, being guarded very closely by Woolman. Cross-court pass to France. France three-pointer. Bang! A Watonga Cheese Factory three-pointer for Kendall France. 7 points for France. A timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. 3:08 to go here in the third quarter. 41-10 your score. Balko Lady Bison basketball will continue in just a moment. Watonga Cheese Factory has been producing the finest cheese in Oklahoma and Texas for over 80 years. Locally owned and operated, the folks at Watonga Cheese Factory have summer sausages, the best homemade cheddar cheeses in the region, spiced pickles, homespun honey, and their famous cheese curds. Located in Perryton, Watonga Cheese Factory also has gift baskets and offer delivery options. Visit Watonga Cheese Factory at 2018 South Main Street in Perryton or call them at 806-648-4310. Watonga Cheese Factory is a proud sponsor of Balko Bison Athletics. Panhandle living is hard, and with our scorching summers and frigid winters, if your heating or air isn't working, it can get even harder. Let the fine folks at Tri-State Heating and Air help you make it through the seasons in comfort. Licensed and insured for over 20 years, Bryce Sager and the folks at Tri-State Heating and Air are well equipped to handle your HVAC, air refrigeration, and heating needs. Locally owned and operated, Tri-State Heating and Air understand the unique needs of folks in the Panhandle. Tri-State Heating and Air is a proud sponsor of Balko Bison Athletics. Welcome back to Boise City, Oklahoma. 3:08 to go here in the third quarter. 41-10. Your score favor Boise City. Inbounding in the backcourt is Boise City. Adriana Rosas trapped and double teamed now. Near the sideline, ball is tipped out of bounds, and they're going to call a foul. Foul will be on Carolyn Olvera. That'll be her fourth personal foul. And 4 team fouls. So Olvera will sit, and she may be done for the game. 3:02 to go here in the third quarter. Boise City inbounding next to the Balko bench in the backcourt. Rosas has it. Over to Crabtree, back to Rosas, still in the backcourt. Up to Whitfield. Whitfield throws a soft pass into the front court now. Woolman has the ball. Holds the ball next to her hip, over to Rosas between the circles. Rosas driving in, dishes off to Whitfield. Whitfield with the ball over to Crabtree, over to Rosas again. Rosas over to Woolman. Woolman three-pointers off the side of the iron, no good. Offensive rebound, put back up is no good, but they're going to call a foul on Aspen Freeman. That'll be Freeman's second personal foul. 5 team fouls. And at the line for Boise City will be Jenna Whitfield. Whitfield with 2 points so far in the game. First free throw is up and good. $32 points the deficit. As the second free throw is off the side of the iron, no good. Rebounded by Aspen Freeman. 2.5 to go here in the third quarter. Freeman over to France at the free throw line, extended near the sideline. Back to Trenum. Trenum cross-court pass to Emily Trenum, who's now in the game. Over to Caden Sager. Sager has the ball double teamed near the sideline. Dribbles, now bounce pass to Freeman. Ball is knocked away, and we have a tie ball. Possession arrow favors Boise City, and so the Lady Wildcats will inbound on the baseline. 2:11 to go here in the third quarter. 42-10, your score favor Boise City. What looks more like a lopsided football score than a lopsided basketball score even. Driving into the lane, the floater by Whitfield is no good. Offensive rebound, putback is no good by Woolman, and we have a foul on the shot. Foul is on Emily Trenum, her second personal foul. 6-team foul. Meanwhile, Boise City has yet to commit a foul in the half. So, they're going to say it was on the floor. Okay, I thought it was on the shot. Okay, so Boise City will inbound underneath their own basket. 2:01 to go here in the third quarter. Inbound to Woolman. Back to Crabtree. Back to Woolman again, and we have a foul, an offensive foul. Foul on Boise City. Kaylee Woolman, her second personal foul, first team foul. And Balko will take possession with under 2 to go here in the third quarter. France brings it into the front court, driving in, passes over to Trenum. Trenum cross-court pass to Caden Sager. Sager holds the ball high above her head, being guarded by Rosas. Bounce pass down to Emily Trenum to Freeman. Freeman, the layup is good. Nice ball movement there for the Lady Bison. Really the first time in the game that we've seen some really, truly good ball movement from Balko. It's 42-12 with a minute and a half to go. Into the front court, driving all the way in, bounce pass to Woolman, and we have a foul. Foul is on Emily Trenum, her third personal foul, 7th team foul, and Boise City will be shooting free throws for the rest of the game. At the line for Boise City will be Kaylee Woolman. Woolman with 10 points so far in the game. First free throw is no good. It was a 1-and-1. I thought it was on the shot, but no. So 1-and-1 front end is no good. Long inbound to Trenum now over to France with the free throw line extended. Bounce pass to Emily Trenum. Trenum driving in, passes over to Sager. Sager holds the ball high above her head, back to Kendall France with a minute 10 to go here in the quarter. Crossover dribble, spin move, bounce pass to Caden Sager. Sager, long three-pointer, is off the back iron, no good. Offensive rebound is blocked, but there's a foul. Foul is on Sierra Dadisman, her second personal foul, second team foul. And Dadisman vocally argued the call, which if Balko had done, they'd have called a technical foul. First free throw is on the way and good for Freeman. Freeman with 3 points so far in the game. A minute 3 to go here in the third quarter. Second free throw from Freeman is off the back iron, no good. Rebound picked up by Whitfield. And we have a minute to go here in the third quarter. Whitfield outlets to Rosas, who brings it into the front court. Rosas being guarded by Sager, 50 seconds to go. Over to Crabtree. Crabtree being guarded by Emily Trenum. And they're going to call a foul on the floor. Foul will be on Emily Trenum. Trenum's fourth personal foul. 8th team foul. And subbing into the game for Balko will be Maylee Wirtz replacing Emily Trenum. At the line for Boise City, Noe Crabtree shooting 1-and-1. Crabtree yet to score for the Lady Bison. First free throw is on the way and misses everything. So the second straight front end of the 1-and-1 that Boise City misses, and Balko will inbound it with 45 to go here in the third quarter. France brings it across the timeline, looks for the play from Coach Johnson, gets it now back between the circles. Double teamed out there. Pass over to Maylee Wirtz. Wirtz now down to Madeline Trenum. Trenum with the ball driving in. Penned in there over to Wirtz. Wirtz driving in, splits a double team, but loses control of it. Coming back the other way is Dadisman. Dadisman brings it into the front court, circles back out, and Boise City will wait for the final shot. 19 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Over to Crabtree. Crabtree crossover dribble. Jumper over Freeman is good. So Noe Crabtree with her first points of the game. 8 seconds now to go here in the third quarter. Over to Wirtz. Wirtz with the ball being guarded closely by Woolman. Jumper is no good. And that's going to be the end of the third quarter with the score Boise City 44, Balko 13. We'll be back in a moment. Balko Lady Bison basketball will continue in a moment. Panhandle living is hard, and with our scorching summers and frigid winters, if your heating or air isn't working, it can get even harder. Let the fine folks at Tri-State Heating and Air help you make it through the seasons in comfort. Licensed and insured for over 20 years, Bryce Sager and the folks at Tri-State Heating and Air are well equipped to handle your HVAC, air and refrigeration, and heating needs. Locally owned and operated, Tri-State Heating and Air understand the unique needs of folks in the Panhandle. Contact them at 580-525-1820 and let the folks at Tri-State Heating and Air make your home or business more comfortable. Tri-State Heating and Air is a proud sponsor of Balko Bison Athletics. Welcome back to Boise City for the Tri-State Heating and Air third quarter recap. Boise City leading Balko by a score of 44-13. Boise City led by Sierra Dadisman with 15 points, Kaylee Woolman with 10, and Adriana Rosas with 8. For Balko, Kendall France has 7, and Aspen, Freeman, Sawyer, Stockton have 3 apiece. Balko will inbound on the far sideline to start the fourth quarter. Olvera over to France. France, three-pointer is off the side of the iron. No good, rebounded by Dadisman, and Boise City will run the other way. Racing into the front court, long outlet now to the wing. The 16-foot jumper from Adriana Rosas is good. Rosas now with 10 points, and she's the third Lady Wildcats player in double figures. Carolyn Olvera, three-pointer, misses everything. Rebound by Kaylee Woolman. Now racing into the front court. Boise City with numbers if they hurry, but Woolman will circle back out. Dadisman now with the ball on the far sideline. Back to Woolman again. Woolman being guarded by Sager. Didn't like what she sees, shakes off the play, and resets the offense for the Lady Wildcats. Rosas with the ball, hands it off to Dadisman, driving in, bounce pass, nice ball movement for the Lady Wildcats. Rosas again, a little bit of over pursuit for Balko, and Boise City is just moving the ball wherever they want to right now. 7 minutes to go here in the ball game. Crabtree with the ball, being guarded by Freeman. Crabtree's jumper is no good, rebounded by Caden Sager. Sager into the front court now for the Lady Bison. Over to France. France driving all the way in. Shot. I thought she was going to shoot it. Over to Olvera. Olvera's jumper's no good. Rebounded by Dadisman. And into the front court is Sierra Dadisman for the Lady Wildcats. 6.5 to go in the ball game. Rosas now at the ball at the free throw line extended. Hands it off to Crabtree. Crabtree driving into the paint. Shot over Freeman is good. Noe Crabtree with her second basket of the half. 6:20 to go here in the ballgame. 48-13 the score. Three-pointer from Sager is off the back iron. No good. Dadisman with the rebound. And Boise City will come quickly back the other way. Long outlet into the front court. Taryn Whitfield with the ball. Over now to Kaylee Woolman. Woolman was a full foot inside the three-point arc, but they gave her a three-point basket. And I guess it'll be harder to make a comeback if they're going to give 3 points for 2-point shots. Balko into the front court now. 5:50 to go here in the quarter. France with the ball at the free throw line extended on the far side. Olvera now driving in, splits the double team. The floater's off the glass, no good. Rebound still loose on the floor. Tie ball possession arrow favors the Lady Wildcats. With 5:34 to go here in the ball game, Boise City will take over. Woolman getting up a little gingerly after that. And that's in a game like this, the last thing that you want to see is anyone get injured on either side. That's something you just don't want to see. Dadisman with the ball in the backcourt, passes back to Rosas. Rosas being met in the backcourt and doubled at the timeline over up down to the front court. Woolman drives all the way in. The shot is good for Kaylee Woolman. 15 points for her, tying high scoring honors for the Lady Wildcats. Caden Sager with the ball, double team, passes over to Olvera. Olvera at the free throw line extended. Cross-court pass to France. France looking for some penetration, can't find it. Over now to Sager, back to Olvera. Olvera driving in now to the paint. The floater is off the front iron, no good. Rebound loose off of Balko will be Boise City basketball. Subbing into the game for the Lady Wildcats, Viviana Martinez replacing Taryn Whitfield. No, correction, replacing Adriana Rosas. Under 5 to go in the ball game. Inbound to Dadisman. Dadisman near the baseline being guarded by France. And she's fouled in the backcourt by Carolyn Olvera, and that'll be 5 for Carolyn Olvera. Olvera will foul out of this ball game now with 4:51 to go in the ball game. So 9-team fouls for the Lady Bison. And at the line will be Sierra Dadisman to shoot 1-1. Dadisman with 15 points so far in this game, all of them coming in the first half so far. Front end of the 1-1 is up and good. So one more coming for Sierra Dadisman. The senior with 16 points. Second free throw is up and also good. Subbing into the game for the Lady Bison, Sawyer Stockton replacing Caden Sager. 55-13 the score, favor Boise City, 4:51 to go in the ball game. France brings the ball into the front court. Over to Emily Trenum. Trenum now down to Madeline. Trenum back to France. Back over to Emily Trenum. Trenum's three-pointer is offline. No good. Rebounded by Noe Crabtree. Into the front court quickly is Crabtree, guarded by France. Nice defense by Kendall France there. Dadisman with the ball near between the circles. Being guarded closely by France. Spin move by Dadisman. Cannot shake France. Over to Rosas. Loses control of it. And Balko now with possession. Driving the other way. Sawyer Stockton all the way in. The shots off the glass and good. Sawyer Stockton with the basket, 5 points for her. It's now 55-15. A 40-point lead for Boise City with 4:05 to go here in the ballgame. Dadisman near the timeline. Brings it across. Nice outlet now over. Excellent ball movement for the Lady Wildcats. Woolman with the shot, no good. Offensive rebound. Woolman with the ball once again now at the top of the key. And Boise City will reset, and they're in no hurry at this point. Back to Woolman. Woolman being guarded by Madeline Trenum. Over to Dadisman. Dadisman penetration. Drives in. Loses control of it. And we have a traveling violation called on Sierra Dadisman. Subbing into the game for Boise City is Carmen Wingert. And into the game for Balko is Maylee Wirtz. Just over 3.5 to go here in the ballgame. 55-15 the score, favor Boise City. France has the ball at the free throw line extended, holds the ball high above her head, passes over now to Trenum, back over to Sawyer Stockton. Stockton three-pointer, bang! That's a Watonga Cheese three-pointer. 8 points for Sawyer Stockton, and the lead is now down to 37 at 55-18 with just over 3 to go in the ballgame. Dadisman double-teamed in the backcourt, breaks it, brings it into the front court now. Long outlet to Rosas. Rosas three-pointers in and out, no good. Rebound by Maylee Wirtz. Wirtz racing into the front court. 1-on-4, loses the control. It's stolen by Dadisman, coming back the other way. Under 3 to go in the ball game. Long outlet to Winger, back to Dadisman. Dadisman three-pointer is off the side of the iron, no good. Rebound by Stockton. Stockton long outlet to France, ahead of everybody. The layup is no good. I think she took a hitch step and was afraid that she was going to get called for traveling, and she ended up just kind of losing her bearing there. 2.5 to go now in the ball game. In a game that Boise City has dominated from start to finish. Cross-court pass deflected by France out of bounds. Subbing into the game for Boise City is Jenna Whitfield, replacing Taryn Whitfield. Inbounding on the far side, inbounding on the far sideline. Whitfield has the ball now, and ball is stolen by Wirtz. Wirtz looking ahead, and she travels with it. So traveling violation will be a turnover and will be Boise City basketball inbounding on the far sideline. 2:17 to go in the ballgame. Reminder that the Lady Bites will be back in action on Friday as they travel to Beaver, all the way to Beaver, 15 miles away, to take on the Beaver Lady Dusters. Tip-off for that game will be at 6:30 at the Duster Dome in Beaver. 2 minutes to go in the ballgame. Dadisman being guarded by France near the timeline. Dribble drive, bounce pass. The shot is good and a foul. Basket good for Jenna Whitfield. 5 points for her. Fouls on Maylee Wirtz, her second personal foul. And at the line for Boise City to shoot one will be Jenna Whitfield. All subbing into the game for Boise City will be Rayleigh Soul, replacing Sierra Dadisman. Whitfield's free throw is in and out, no good. Offensive rebound. Crabtree with the ball. Circle driving all the way around. The floater over Trentham is no good. Offensive rebound again. Ball's loose on the floor. We have a tie ball. Possession arrow favors the Lady Wildcats. And it will be Boise City basketball with a minute 45 to go in the ball game, inbounding on their own baseline. 57-18 your score favor Boise City. Inbound to Crabtree, being guarded by Sager. Down to Martinez. Martinez back to Crabtree. Crabtree driving in. This is out. Three-pointer is good for Rayleigh Soul. First basket for Soul. And it's now 59-18. Pass to Trentham. Back now to France. France cross-court pass to Emily Trentham. Trentham long three-pointer. Off the iron, no good. Rebound, offensive rebound. Sawyer Stockton has it. Bounce pass to France. Balko will reset with a minute 10 to go here in the ballgame. Over to Sawyer Stockton. Stockton being guarded by Martinez, driving in, and is fouled on the shot. Foul is on Jenna Whitfield, her second personal foul, third team foul, and a Bronx cheer going up from the Bison faithful. Sawyer Stockton at the line for two. The first free throw is off the front of the iron, no good. Subbing into the game for Balko, Maylee Wirtz and Aspen Freeman, and into the game for Boise City, Naomi Ledesma and Charlie Rosas. Second free throw for Stockton forthcoming. It is up around the rim and good. So 9 points for Sawyer Stockton. And it's 59-19 with a minute 5 to go here in the ball game. Into the front court is Crabtree being guarded by Emily Trentham. Hands it off to Martinez. Martinez over to Ledesma. Now down. Ball is knocked away and stolen by Wirtz. Wirtz looking all the way. Will go coast to coast. Layup is no good. Rebound loose. Picked up by Ledesma for the Lady Wildcats. Coming quickly back the other way now. 40 seconds to go in the ball game. Crabtree has it. Crossover dribble. Over to Rosas. Rosas with the ball. Holds the ball high above her head. Crabtree now at the free throw line extended. Has it. Driving in. Loses control of it. Picked up by Trentham. Sawyer Stockton now passes into the front court. Maylee Wirtz driving all the way in. The layup is good for Maylee Wirtz. Wirtz first basket of the game. 59-21 your score with under 20 to go in the ball game. Into the front court now is Crabtree. Crabtree at the free throw line. A long two-pointer. No good. Rebounded by Stockton quickly into the front court. 6 seconds to go. 5 seconds to go. Three-pointer from Emily Trentham. In and out. No good. Offensive rebound. And that's going to be the ball game with your score. Boise City 59. Balko 21. We will be back in just a moment with the Crossroads Express postgame show. Balko Lady Bison basketball will continue in just a moment. Welcome to the Crossroads Express postgame show where the Balko Lady Bison have fallen to the Boise City Lady Wildcats by a score of 59-21 in a game that Balko just simply was not ever in. Scoring recap for the game, Sierra Dadisman leading the way for the Lady Wildcats with 17 points, 15 for Kaylee Woolman, 10 for Adriana Rosas, 5 for Jenna Whitfield, 4 apiece for Noah Crabtree and Carmen Wingert, 3 for Rayleigh Soul, and 2 for Taryn Whitfield. For Balko, Sawyer Stockton with 9 points, all 9 coming in the second half. 7 for Kendall France, 3 for Aspen Freeman, and 2 for Maylee Wirtz. Reminder that Balko Lady Bison will be back in action on Friday at 6:30 at the Duster Dome in Beaver as they take on the Beaver Lady Wildcat, the Beaver Lady Dusters. We're going to end this broadcast and we're going to jump over to the boys broadcast where we will have the Crossroads Express pregame show. We'll be back on in about 3 minutes on Balko Bison TV and the Balko Bison Sports Network.